Hi, ladies. This is Nicole Elissa, Transformational Love Coach for women. I help empowered women attract the most compatible partner for them, and also how to really grow and cultivate that relationship to a whole new level. Today, I am going to share with you the three main areas that you need to know of that are related to healing and attracting the one. And when I mean healing, I mean emotional healing. Okay. So this is the value of this video for you. If you listen to this video until the very end, you will actually have a clear path of how to really open yourself up energetically, emotionally, to attract the high caliber relationship that you are seeking. So today, I'm going to start with the first idea that I want to present to you. How many of you are on this journey where you are doing affirmations, right? You know that your belief systems could be getting in the way. And for some sort of reason, you attract the guys that are kind of the one, or who have interesting traits or similar traits to the one, but they're not necessarily the right fit, or you end up still with heartache and loss. If you really want to avoid this heartache and loss and feel like you're going through life just trying to understand this whole thing about love, in your own way, and you feel like you keep hitting like roadblocks, you keep getting hurt, if you want to really avoid all of that, I am of the personal belief that it's really important to know where to start, and to also really give yourself the opportunity to really do this with somebody that can help you speed things up and remove the pain altogether from your love journey and attracting the one. Okay, so if you are doing right now affirmations, maybe you're studying your beliefs, I want you to really get something. There's three main areas where you really need to look at to really heal your inner child, heal the past pain, or to just see where you could be blocking or not letting in the love that you want. One, yes, it's your subconscious, is your mind. There's many layers of your subconscious, of your mind. It could be your subconscious, it could be your conscious mind, it could be your unconscious mind, okay? Depending on where you can have, or you're storing belief systems about love that are not what you want, you could be blocking yourself, right? So many people try to look for subconscious belief. Now, what about unconscious belief systems, the ones that you do not even know of? I really do recommend that you work through these things with somebody who really knows what they're doing and who can help you speed things up, so that you know what are the belief systems that are getting in the way of having love. The reason why this works this way in love, it's because love is a topic that is really close to our hearts. It's close to our survival, to our well-being, and we can store and we can suppress like a lot of feelings and emotions just to really feel loved, to feel like we have love. So it's just really important that if you want to attract love and keep it, the right type of love, what I always invite people and the women that I work with is that you are in alignment. All of your thoughts and feelings about love, like letting them be really coherent and letting them really work well together. Okay, so it is important that you are working on changing your belief systems on your subconscious, your unconscious, and your conscious, making sure that they are aligned. That's why many of you, when you can be doing affirmations, you can meet a guy that makes you feel super elated and happy, but he's not the right fit, and it doesn't work out, and then you become discouraged because you thought that if just by doing affirmations, you would meet the one. Everybody is different. Okay, it's different. We all have our different journeys in love, different heartache, heartbreaks, etc. And we develop our own coping mechanisms with that. And even though you could have developed really self-empowered, empowered ways to really cope with it, it's just sometimes important. It's actually really, really, really important that you are aware of what you are believing and what you are vibrating at every level. Okay, so that is a number one, because you can attract somebody, but then he's not the one, and there's still heartache, right? And there's confusion, and you shut down, or maybe you don't shut down, but time is running by, and you want to meet the one because you want to have kids. Sorry. Oh my God, there's a big thunderstorm right now, and I really like how this video is going, so I'm going to keep on recording it. So here's the thing. That's the number one piece. Then you have the second piece, which is the heart, okay? Here's why a lot of people don't attract the one so easily, because you're looking just to heal things at the level of your subconscious. And you think that healing your inner child just looks like repeating affirmations. It's not. It's sometimes, for many people, it's just a tip of the, like, it's just a tip. I don't want to call it an iceberg, because it's not an iceberg, but it's just a tip, right? So the second thing you want to really look at is your heart. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the most important places, like, if not the most important. How many of you have actually felt a pang in your heart whenever you saw a man that you really liked, but he wasn't really into you? Or you felt like you were going to repeat a situation in your life and you just felt like a pang in your heart? I'll tell you something. For me, I used to have that a lot consistently until I started working with my heart and releasing all the pent-up feelings and emotions that I had stored there, and healing that at an energetic and an emotional level. So, as soon as I healed it, I didn't feel the pang anymore. I stopped the associations that I had with it, and I became way more open. Okay. So when people hear subconscious healing, it's kind of it's understood, right? But then when I hear the heart, maybe you think journaling will help. Well, journaling can help. Like I said, everybody's different. What I tend to do with my clients is energetic and emotional release work. What is energetic work? For many of you, many of you might know, there's different, you have different layers in your body, right? Not just your physical body. You could call it your aura, you could call it your energetic field, depending on what you believe, your chakras, correct? So you store energy there, memories, experiences, pain, and if you didn't really know how to process it there, the pain can still be there, and you keep repeating the thing because you haven't really let it go at an energetic level, right? So what I do with my clients is that I guide them through a process where I can help you release that energy from your body in a way that it's peaceful, that feels good to you, that you don't have to repeat the past pain as you let it go. Because a lot of people believe that if they do this work, it's going to be painful to release it. It's not. It's actually like the most gentle way to release it. But you want to really heal your heart. Like, if your heart is shut down, you can attract emotionally unavailable men. And you can be like, well, I got it all together, Nicole. Like, I'm rocking it in my career, my business. Like, I'm a self-empowered woman. I've done coaching before. And you might want to handle this like you do like any other thing with coaching. Like, I'm just going to use some affirmations and that's it. But love is different. It deals with so many different layers. Your heart has so many different layers. And what I recommend is that you let yourself actually really, really heal this and release the layers. This is not going to take you years, right? When you do this with somebody that knows what they're doing and that can really see what your belief systems are, what are the pain points that you're holding on into your energy, or the unconscious pain points that you're holding on to into your energy, you can release this in the span of months. Or sessions if you're working with a high-level coach or a high-level person who does this sort of work, right? Like, whatever you've been could have been dealing with for years, you can actually easily release it in months or in a matter of sessions or in a month. Like, it just really depends on your consistency, your history, and also just your willingness and your commitment to do it, and who you're working with as well and their methods. So that's one thing that I wanted to really bring up for you today. Let's see what else. What did I want to so the third point that I wanted to share with you is the third point that you want to address here is also your body and what I like to call your sacral chakra, right? In the area of your hips. A lot of women store a lot of energy in the area of their hips. So why? Because as feminine beings, or place of power comes really from the area of our hips. It's the area of creation, right? So when you are holding stories about not being accepted, stories around your self-worth, and having it all in all areas of your life, but not love, like, sometimes it's like you can take a hit in your hips, right? And you start to hold a lot of energy there around men, around in your interactions with men, the type of men that you attract. You start to like hold on to these energies that really start to affect you, right? And they deplete you sometimes of energy. You can feel sort of down. And it's a really important area because it's what makes you have a zest of life, of being connected with your magnetism as a woman, and just attracting to you with ease, right? A lot of women, sometimes even when they haven't really had guidance and empowering guidance in regards to their sexuality, their sexual essence, their feminine essence, they can start to hold those sort of energies there, and it can create stagnant energy or situations for you, okay? So this is really important because it's the area of self-acceptance, self-worth. I find that the area of self-worth is not just an area where you're addressing how you're doing in your career, but also what you let yourself have in love and the belief systems that you can really integrate there, okay? So I'm curious to know what could be some of the beliefs that you feel like you might be holding on to in your heart, in your chest area, in your hip area, and in your subconscious. Please know that some of these you know, some of these you might not be aware of, okay? So what I am going to do, and hopefully this video has been really relevant and eye-opening for you, is that I'm going to put up a link here for the woman who actually really wants to work on this with me privately or in a group, small, really intimate, high-level group format where you are open to release this and fully release this so that you are in true energetic alignment and emotional alignment to let yourself have the love that you want. Once you have all these three elements put together, you are accessing a level of your power that is really refreshing and new for you, and it's insanely powerful because you're not second guessing what you attract or what's going to happen in the future based on what you attract, okay? So it's all about taking personal responsibility for your energy and ensuring that you are in perfect alignment for it. Like I said, love is unlike, in many areas, depending on the type of coaching that you do, you can just maybe develop a strategy and that's what you go for it and you get results, right? Like when it comes to money, when it comes to business, when it comes to career or health, right? When it comes to love, there's also an emotional piece there, and that has to do with your identity, okay? That you can attach to yourself, and it can show up for you unconsciously or consciously, and then we are attracting based consistently from a point of view or what we start to believe based on experiences that that happen to us or that just occur. So I invite you to really be responsible when it comes to this so that you're taking full responsibility for yourself. The process can be fun, it can be easy, it is high level, right? It does require of your presence, your investment of time, energy, money, resources, like dedicating and really valuing love. I am not the type of person that recommends just for you to dedicate like an hour to this like every month or so. Like love is important. I know that you know this. So if you take this time for yourself and you really do this alongside with somebody that really can help you and see what your belief systems are, even the unconscious ones, you will skyrocket. You will get really powerful results in a really short amount of time. I once helped a woman that was single for over 10 years, about to give up her love life, going on dating sites for months and even a year and not having any sort of traction or ideal movement. And we worked together, and 3 months in, she met her man. I've got many stories like this that I do invite you to know that you can have this too, right? And I just want to make it really clear how you can actually get this to work for you and just give you the right information so that you know that it's not just about affirmations. Affirmations can work for certain people, and that is because their energy, right? It could be their heart or their hip area, like all the places where they had enough coherent, congruent energies that were supporting of that type of love. But it doesn't matter about you comparing yourself with other women. What really is about, okay, this is what happened in my past. What is it that I want to do now? And also, what type of amazing relationship do I want to have? Do I want to have the best relationship, like because I deserve the absolute best? Then it's about going on your own lane, right? And doing the work that is appropriate for you, really claiming for that for yourself, and really dedicating the time and the energy to really have it, okay? So if you want the best, I really do recommend that you give yourself this because there's just a lot of drama when it comes to love that you see on movies, TVs, etc. But it's really just about you really dedicating yourself to this and claiming to have the best and really aligning yourself with it. So it has been an absolute pleasure, ladies. I would love to know in the comments below, what are belief systems that you are dealing with? What is currently going on in your relationship? Please let me know, and then I can create more material for you to support you in this channel. And once again, if you like this video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button to get more videos like this. And if you are interested in seriously working with this with me, we can have a magnetism assessment call that I'm going to put the link below, where in a short 20 to 25 minutes, I will really guide you. I will start to show you some of the belief systems you have, and I will create a plan for you where we will work specifically on that so that you are aligned with it, okay? So this is for the women that are actually really willing to go there and that are serious to do so. It's high-level work, and I'm excited to do this kind of work with my clients. All right, ladies, so I'm sending you much love. Thank you so much for being part of my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.